Hi folks, welcome back to my channel and to what is a very quick wrap up, hopefully, of the Getting Graphic Readathon, which was very successful for me. I managed to read my entire TBR, which is excellent. So yeah, I had a lot of fun and I really enjoyed everything that I read. So first up, we have Ms. Marvel Volume 5, Super Famous by G. Willow Wilson. In this one, while it's sort of technically following directly on from Volume 4, there's obviously lots that happened in the meantime, because I think that was when they had one of their big Marvel universe bending events. And so in between the previous volume and this volume, it appears that Ms. Marvel has joined the Avengers, and she also appears to have told her family that she is in fact Ms. Marvel. So that this is really dealing with the consequences of that. And yeah, it's fun and it's witty as always. It's really hitting home about what it's like to try and deal with all sorts of different responsibilities, particularly when you're a teenager, as Ms. Marvel is, because she's trying to do school, she's trying to be there for her family, and she's also trying to be an Avenger. And, you know, she's having a hard time balancing all of that. And so she's missed a few things, and that has consequences. But yeah, it was still really fun and really witty, and still, you know, her culture as a Pakistani American Muslim girl was still really intertwined in the story, which I really like. And, you know, it all kind of turns out all right. You know, she does learn the lesson that she has to, you know, prioritize her responsibilities. And so there's a few, you know, people turning up from, you know, other parts of the Marvel Universe that are helping her out. But yeah, really like it. Really like it. So that's Ms. Marvel Volume 5. And then I read Star Wars Princess Leia, which is by Mark Waid and Terry Dodson. So this is set directly after the original film, and Leia has to run out and find all of the other remaining Alderaanians and try and rescue her people and her culture, because she's the last member of the royal house, and the Empire is hunting all the Alderaanians that were not on Alderaan when it exploded. And so it's Leia trying to reorganize her priorities, trying to make sure that her people stay together, and trying to stay a step ahead of the Empire. So, you know, Luke and Han kind of have minor appearances at the start and at the end, but it's all about Leia. And yeah, it's really, really fun and really awesome, and I think really relevant currently, because the Alderaanian creed is a really strong part of this story and saving the Alderaani culture. And of course, Alderaani culture is about peace and beauty and creativity. And I think it's a really strong message for right now, as a lot of things that I currently read are. And then thirdly, I picked up Lumberjanes Volume 1, Beware the Kitten Holy, which was just as awesome as everyone's been telling me for, you know, years now. This was just so much fun and educational and smart and clever, and just, you know, girls being friends and having adventures and using their brains, or their strength, and proving that stereotypes are not necessarily, like, one of the bits in particular that I really liked is they met this stone statue that was living and wouldn't let them pass without going through a test of strength by arm wrestling him, and the little bubbly redhead girl, April, bounced up and beat this enormous stone statue in a test of strength because she had the right leverage. And that's kind of what it's all about, and I love it. So I'm really looking forward to picking up Volume 2. I'm going to do that really, really soon. So that's Lumberjanes, Volume 1. The rest I read digitally. So I read issue 1 of Ladycastle, which is basically all the men in the fairy tale castle have gone away because the princess, who has been locked up in a tower for years, refuses to get married every time her father presents her with an option. And so they've gone off to get another prince. They come back, but the only person that comes back is one knight and says everybody else has gotten killed. And he's trying to say, well, I'm the only man left, so I should therefore be king. But then the magical Lady of the Lake reveals a sword and hands it to the blacksmith's wife. And so it's basically all about all the men are gone except for one, and so the ladies take over running and defending the castle. And it's just really, really fun and sort of just overturns all those fairy tale tropes. And I also read issue 1 of The Unstoppable Wasp, which I absolutely love. Seriously, this was probably the even better read for me than Lumberjanes. I was squealing and flailing about it. So it's all about the previously unknown daughter of Hank Pym, who is also known as Ant-Man. She was raised by the Red Room. She's a super genius. She managed to figure out her father's research and made herself into the Wasp, and she escaped. And now she's in America. She's trying to get citizenship. She's bouncy. She's bubbly. She completely hero worships Bobby Morse when they run into her, and they have this great conversation about the fact that there's this list of super geniuses, and until recently it's been all men, and currently there's like only one woman in the top 25, and that's a 9-year-old girl. And so this character was like, okay, that's stupid. So I've got access to my father's money. I've got access to this great laboratory. What am I going to do? I am going to set up a place for girl geniuses to be awesome, and we're going to change this list because why not? And it was just fun and bouncy and all about women being awesome and girls being awesome, and I loved it. And then the final thing that I read is actually the first volume of Moon Girl and the Devil Dinosaur. Moon Girl is, from what I understand, although this is not actually in volume 1, she's the one super genius at the top of the list. So this is her story in that she knows she's got inhuman blood. There's been a whole Terrigen Mist thing happening, and that's how Ms. Marvel got her powers. She's a 9-year-old black girl who doesn't fit in at school because she's bored stiffless. Her parents don't understand that she is bored stiffless because everything they're trying to teach her at school, she already knows because she's a super genius. She's a scientist, even if she's only 9. And so she basically, finds this thing that is Kree in origin. She wants to cure herself because she doesn't want to go through the inhuman transformation. And in the process, there's like a portal in time, and what comes through are some prehistoric pre-humans and a giant red Tyrannosaurus, the Devil Dinosaur. And she ends up kind of accidentally making friends with the Devil Dinosaur, and things go from there. The Hulk comes in. The Hulk, I didn't like the Hulk or Bruce Banner. He was really, really patronising, and it was really, really irritating. So, that wasn't great. But yeah, I really enjoyed it, and I want to pick up volume 2. So that was Moon Girl and the Devil Dinosaur, which is another Marvel Universe one. And that was what I read for the Getting Graphic Readathon. I really had fun. It was a pretty small readathon. I'm really hoping that Elena and Caitlin will do it again because it was really fun, and it's really bumped my reading stats, which weren't great for February at the moment. So now that's looking pretty good. And yeah, let me know if you're interested in any of those comics that I mentioned, and I will see you again soon. Bye.